Also tonight, a visit from the Vice President of the United States.
The stop in town by Kamala Harris was all to talk about fighting for freedom at the college level. Hampton University was the first stop of many as part of her tour. She talked with the crowd about a crowd of 1,000 people about inclusion and to mobilize students to fight for their rights. Then at your side's Raven Payne has more from Hampton tonight.
Hampton University was the first stop on Vice President Kamala Harris's Fight for Our Freedoms college tour. Now, many topics were on the docket for discussion, including climate change, LGBTQ+ equality, and more. However, Vice President Harris said the most important thing was that the youth gets out to vote. Vice President Kamala Harris spoke on many issues during her trip to Hampton University Thursday. Topics like abortion, gun violence, climate change, and more were up for discussion. The VP saying many rights are now under attack.
The freedom to make decisions about your own body and the choices you will make about your future connected with that. The freedom to vote. The freedom to be and love who you love.
The VP took questions from multiple members of student leadership, including student-elected Mr. Hampton, Sean Powell, who asked, what can the government do to curb gun violence?
I have 3 little sisters back home who, have to worry about their safety every day in the public school systems.
Harris answered the question by saying,
they can have courage, Mr. Hampton. They can have courage. We need an assault weapons ban. We need background checks. We need red flag laws.
But Powell wasn't the only one to pose an important question to Harris. With the future of student loan forgiveness up in the air, student-elected Miss Hampton, Hannah Selders, asked the VP how students can manage with rising tuition costs.
Because I know a lot of my fellow students and colleagues, they do have problems and issues with figuring out how to pay for school and figuring out what steps are next after graduation.
In response to that question, Harris mentioned SAVE, a student loan plan that allows those who make under $15 an hour to make no loan payments. Before she exited the stage, she left students with a message.
And so just stay active because I and your country are counting on all of you. Thank you.
And early voting is coming up in Virginia. Vice President Harris said they put out many areas around Hampton University so that students can register to vote. At Hampton University, Raven Payne, turn on your side.